I finished checking on the passengers. We don't have anyone who's injured. Or has a high fever. Or who's already dead.
Your family, they're all in Tokyo, aren't they?
No one's answered any of my calls.
Tokunusu Tower, JX-089, ready to take off. JX-089, Tokunusu Tower. You might want to keep us on runway status. We have a little bit of a problem.
What a scumbag.
He's an actor. He came from Tokunosu for shooting the film. Distance, 4,500. Angle of elevation, -6. Almost no wind. No need for correction. All right, looks like you've got a green light. Bravo. Confirming all targets on the runway are now neutralized. Over. What are you doing?
I've been laying on my boobs all morning. They feel almost numb.
You know, I can massage them for you.
I'd let you if you were a better sniper than me.
Oh, come on. You're one of the top 5 shooters in the force. What do I rank, 15?
Guess you're not feeling them then.
So how do you think they got here? I mean, this is an airport, on an island. You can only get here by boat. They've been restricting the entry, right?
Only important officials. And technicians they need to maintain the airport. And their family members. Someone among them must have gotten infected. It's not that bad right now, but we don't know how long it stays that way.
Who knows what would have happened if they wouldn't have had us come along. These guys would have been fucked. Although, it's not like we have an endless supply of bullets or anything.
So you're going to run away?
No, I'm not. At least not yet.
I'm going to the city. Sooner or later.
You got a boyfriend or something?
I've got a friend there.
Exactly. That's why we should secure a safe place first, then make moves together, rather than making random moves on our own. Isn't that why you voted a leader? Truly, we should wait until we're ready to act as a disciplined group to confirm the safety of our family members. Going off half-cocked on our own will only lead to inevitable tragedy.
Takagi, morning. Is it time to get up already?
Yes, it's morning. Ugh, and you're drooling.
Ugh. Sorry. Look at that. I think it's better to evacuate to the suburbs.
Cars are not the only way to get out of here.
The airport on the ocean, you're right.
It's far too dangerous to be anywhere in the city. I bet a bunch of people are trying to escape to some island or some isolated area with some kind of strong military presence or something.
Like Okinawa? But the American military that's stationed there isn't there to fight. Oh, but they're self-defense forces.
If the military has taken appropriate measures, then I'm betting Hokkaido or Kyushu should be okay too. If planes are leaving, then all the flights are heading to those areas.
So you think maybe we should head that way too?
It's too late! The areas with heavy presence of self-defense forces and American military may be managing to keep them under control. But I'm sure they've already started to adopt a stern policy toward letting anybody else in. No, sooner or later, it's going to be that way everywhere in the world. I mean, what would you do in the same situation?
I'd seclude myself.
What would happen if everyone in this world starts thinking that way? What if they start focusing only on keeping their community as small as possible in order to survive?
You really asked some very relevant questions, you know that?
What are you talking about? Look at him. You can already see that in him. Although I doubt that he knows it himself. You know, this all happened overnight.
Should I interrupt them?
Forget the pervy teacher and slutty little Sally over there. I should consult with someone that I can trust. Jeez, I could have talked to Komuro if you were here.
Yeah, you like Komuro, I know.
Don't be ridiculous! What?
I'm getting worried about Komuro and the others. I hope they can hold on till we meet up.
That's right, you run! All of you, run like hell!
This is absolutely nuts. It's like a war.
And we're front row center for it. Dangerous place to be. Hold on tight.
Huh? Hey!
Hold on to me, Ray!
We're not dead. Why are these maniacs shooting at us?
The whole world's going crazy, Ray. We can't trust anyone.
We can't trust anyone. What? The bridge is straight ahead.
I know. But did you see it? At this rate, we don't know when we'll be able to cross. We'll head to Onbetsu Bridge and meet up with the teachers and the others.
Here!
Did you just look up her dress? Move, bitch!
So annoying, you old hag.
Get out of the way!
You, over there! Get back now! Do not try to cross the bridge! This is the last warning!
Give me a break! Who's gonna listen to a bunch of stupid cops? It's every man for himself these days, asshole!
Oh, you're so cool, Hide-chan!
Use the water!
know we're no longer in school, but I hope that you would all continue to live with the pride your school has instilled in each and every one of you. Pride of unity. It is that pride that will keep us together. Not vainglorious pride in ourselves, but pride as a group, a family. And realize this, my dear friends, Komuro and Miyamoto, we're unfit to be in our family.
This guy's a goddamn maniac.
You got that right. Sounds like he's a recruiter from some kind of cult religious group.
It doesn't just sound like it, it is. And look at the slobbering idiots hinging on his every word. Like a bunch of Scientologists, or rather Shitotologists. I need to get out of here.
Given the condition on the road, looks like we're going to have to give up our ride. We have to somehow get across Enbetsu Bridge and head to the East Police Station. We're still supposed to meet up with Komuro.
You're sure quite concerned about Komuro, aren't you? Aren't you worried about your own family?
Of course I am. But my father is my only family, and he's at the dojo overseas. So the only people I really need to be worrying about right now is myself and Komuro. Really don't care about anybody else. And just look at me. I mean, seriously, if any of us are going to make it out of here alive, it's going to be me, right?
So, where is everyone's house? The other side of the bridge. The same area with Komuro's.
Oh, my parents are not in the neighborhood. But I'd go anywhere as long as I'm with the Kagi.
Ew.
So tell me, Hirano, where's your family? They close?
My father is a jewelry merchant, so he's gone to Amsterdam to buy stones. My mother is a fashion designer, so she's been staying in Paris to...
Christ, do you expect us to believe all that crap?
And if it were a manga, Daddy would be the captain of a cruise ship. A giant luxury liner.
My grandpa actually was, and my grandmother was a concert violinist.
Why couldn't he be better looking?
So, what are we gonna do? I want to come along with all of you.
Are you sure?
Both of my parents passed away years ago, and my relatives live far away. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I think Mr. Shido is kind of a douchebag.
So what do we do? I'm not very familiar with this area.
We really need to check on Onbetsu Bridge first.
What's the matter, everyone? We need to work together, otherwise none of us are ever going to get
Thanks for the offer, but I'm gonna pass, Mr. Shido. We've got our own plans, and FYI, this is no field trip. I have no obligation to be with you. I never had any classes with you anyway.
I see. If that's what you've decided, go right ahead. I won't stop you, Takagi. How could I? This is a free country, not some sort of iron-fisted dictatorship. However, I'm afraid you will have to remain, Miss Marikawa. Losing the doctor is a major blow to our current situation. Would you please stay? What do you say? There are students who are relying on you. You shot at me.
I missed you on purpose, you douchebag.
But you're not a violent student like that.
How many of my fellow students do you think I killed in school yesterday? And I could kill you too, for all the ways you always made fun of me! I was holding back. I was holding back for a long time. I was holding it back because I just wanted to have a normal life. But there's no need to do that anymore! Nothing we know is normal anymore. That's why I'm able to kill now. I can even kill living people, too. Maybe start by the ones who made fun of me.
I made fun? You misunderstood. I've always